This is part two. So this is part two to the interview. And this interview is with the man himself. The man in question. Look at this guy. He with the neck scarf. This motherfucker got a neck scarf on right now. Yes. The art director, Matt Hansen. What is even this, bro? I don't even know. This is the interview that he had with the art director, the guy who is currently probably going to be looking for another job fairly soon. Mr. I wish I could go back in the woods. Mr. Oh, I want to be replaced by a black guy so bad it's my fantasy. All right. Well, you're talking to a black guy, so let's see how you act. Here we go.
Paris. I am still here at Obsidian. And as some of you already know, I have played Avowed, and I have a couple more people here to talk about the game. So can you introduce yourself?
Bro, what is
I'm Matt Hansen. I am the art director for Avowed. I'm Dennis Presnell. I'm the lead.
You are not talking all this shit on Twitter with that high pitch of a voice. There ain't no way, my guy. How the fuck do you plan on surviving in the woods? Are you kidding me right now?
Environment artist.
Now, you and I have already met.
I can't do nothing about the audio. This is their shitty audio. We're watching this professional-ass YouTuber fuck up the audio twice on an interview with a AAA studio. That's not my fault.
This was very nice
Here, let me put on closed captions. There you go. Read.
to meet you.
You get to meet my better component.
Yeah. So let's talk art.
He calls this guy his better component. We all know what that means. His better component. Okay.
In Avowed. Let's talk world building in Avowed. It's a very pretty game.
Thank you.
It's a very pretty game.
It's great to hear.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
No, it is because, like I said, I played it at LA Gamescom. So I got to see.
This guy's getting his balls tickled by Paris. Look how giddy he is. He's like, oh my God, a YouTuber with 20 some odd thousand subscribers that gets no views said that my game was pretty. Yay. This man, look at the way he fucking giggled. Look at this shit. Hold on, wait.
You get to meet my
I want to see this again.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look at the giggle.
So let's talk.
Look at the giggle. Wait,
Avowed.
watch
Let's
this.
talk world building in Avowed. It's a very pretty game.
Watch this. Look at it. He can't even hold it in. He can't even hold it in. He's like, fuck, I'm getting erect already. I'm already getting erect because there's a black guy in front of me, and now I'm getting really erect because he's complimenting me. What am I going to do? Look.
It's great to
Look.
hear.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
No, it is because, like I said, I played it at LA Gamescom.
Yeah.
So I got to see that level, which already looked great. Even now, I immediately saw a visual upgrade to the game, which was fantastic. But getting this new zone, this new area, which is just a different biome compared to what we had before, was really pop. So I don't know if you want, let's just start there. Talk about the area that we just played in Avowed.
Yeah, so you would have played the prologue.
Yes.
Which is a little island just
Yeah.
off the coast of the main area we were, which is Dawn Shore.
Yeah.
So
See,
Dawn-
I didn't, I was like, I couldn't remember. So I was like, I'm going to let him say it. There you go, Don Shore.
feel free to just throw me under. I'll take it.
Yeah.
So Dawn Shore
Yeah.
is the region you were in. It's kind of the somewhat welcoming gateway to the Living Lands. It's our it's the region that's probably going to be the most familiar to people.
Okay.
It's it's kind of it's a
Yeah,
little
the
like
audio
to it
sucks, I
first,
know.
then you start to get a little deeper and go, what is going on around here?
The audio sucks because this professional YouTuber only has 2 microphones. And this dumb motherfucker, for all the experience he has stroking, things that look this shape, is not smart enough to realize that he should grab the fucking microphone from this guy's hands and use it to speak. It's a wireless microphone. You could grab the fucking microphone and talk into it and then pass the microphone off to this guy when he's ready to talk. But he's like, no. Daddy's got to hold the microphone. Daddy's got to hold the microphone. So I'm going to be a good little bitch with my scarf, and I'm going to sit in the corner, and I'm not going to say, I'm just going to talk into the mic from as far as possible. Like, how are you this dumb? And then you're so scared. This is why I can't be a shill. Paris, you're so scared to tell them, hey, you're retarded, grab the microphone, that you just let this guy speak into the ether, and then the audio's fucked up. The audio's fucked up because you wouldn't tell him that he's retarded. Grab the fucking... Anyway.
You know, you're starting to see nature fighting back against the people that are trying to, you know, settle this place. And then
is he sitting with his legs crossed and his hands over his knees? Bro, this guy is such a cuck. Holy shit.
As you go deeper and more regions into the game, later and later in the game, it's just that weirdness, that natural sort of reclamation and the danger of the living lands gets more and more present with each place you go to. But I don't know, Dennis, if you want to talk about
Bro, he does not have the voice to project that is going to allow that microphone to pick him up. Even though that microphone is super close to him, it's not going to pick it up.
Oh, well, first Prologue Island. I think it's a great intro to the game. It kind of...
Bro, this dumb motherfucker too. He's got the microphone, and you know what this genius is doing? He's holding it as far as humanly possible away from his mouth. Paris, bro, tell these people that they're stupid and help them. You're the YouTuber. They're not the YouTuber. Help them. Tell them to put the microphone close, man.
Sets up what you will be seeing in Dawnshore, and Dawnshore just builds upon that. But immediately, you know, you're met with some wild, unique vegetation, beautiful pops of color, but also an environment that feels foreboding and threatening. And as you pass through Prologue, I think the art does like a really wonderful job of telling the story. And
these guys are just circle jerking each other right now.
A sense of urgency and dread in the player, as well as I guess enticing the player to want to explore. Exploration is such a hallmark of our game, and something that we really leaned hard into.
I think the best compliment I can give is it felt lived in.
Why is it so soft? I don't know. Maybe Paris is scared to overwhelm them with his deeper voice.
Yes. You know, I found myself, and I'll go back and look at my capture footage when I get home, stopping and looking around a lot at things. This is probably, was this Dawnshore? It doesn't matter. But at one point I was standing on a cliff and I'm looking around and I go, oh, wow, this is, this feels like a real world that I'm in. And again, that's a credit to you and your team for what you designed. So what were some of, because obviously there's more biomes other than just that. So what were some of the things that inspired you for the art in About?
That's a long list.
We got time. No.
Yeah, I mean, really there aren't any singular inspirations I can point to. Not only because it wasn't, just me developing what that would be, but because we've got a whole team contributing their interests and experiences. And just tossing out great ideas. And
bro, he asked you a very simple question and you danced around it so hard. It's like he asked you, what was your inspirations? And you were like, oh, there's so many. Let me not list a single one of them. Are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid? Is that scarf wrapped around your fucking neck so goddamn tight? You literally just told Paris that you had a bunch of inspirations. And then afterwards you say, well, there's no singular entity that I was, inspired by. It was an effort of experiences from a team. Let me guess, a very diverse team? Come on, bro. How you say one thing and then do a complete other?
Latch onto those and we build on them. I was talking a little bit earlier today about how, there's some real world things we're looking at, like real world locations, and saying, we really like these kinds of mountains, or we really like these, this style of swamp or whatever. But we're also looking at, hey, here's a particular type of salt crystal. We really like the shapes in it. What happens if we make it really big and we climb around in it, right? And those sorts of varied interests and inspiration.
He sounds like a trans
come together
woman.
In a way that actually suits.
I guess he would be more like a trans man in this case.
Confluence of all of these different environments. And oh boy, added some extra syllables to environments there. Environments and worlds, and so it doesn't end up being like too much. It's not really a max.
Bro, all this talk. Okay, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm gonna go over super chats. But you know why? Because all this talk and this man did not say a single thing to answer the question. We're 3 or 4 minutes in after the question was asked, and he just doesn't. He's not answering the question. He's just dancing around it. I don't give a fuck about the shapes, or like, bro, you were asked what inspired you, and you said that there was a bunch that inspired you, and then when it's time to list them, you don't want to list them.